Good morning from Holberg. While I was enjoying my breakfast, I spotted this little guy having his own feast, probably way fresher than mine. A tiny little sea otter, completely unbothered, just munching away. Definitely a good way to start the day. If I sound a little rough, it's because I am. Sinus head colds really suck. I've been hiding in my van at the campsite, trying to shake this off. Hopefully soon I'll feel a little bit better and we'll continue on our adventures. The drive out here is unreal. Twisting roads through towering trees, no cell service, and nothing but the sound of my tires crunching gravel. This is real off-grid living.
Good morning. We're just getting set up. We're getting ready to go. We're gonna head right into San Josef Bay. And I got the sniffles for some odd reason. And the only thing I can really think about is I went outside to go pee in my shorts. I mean, it wasn't too cold, and it was just a quick minute that I was outside, but maybe I've been building this up. I've been chewing on some Fisherman's Friends because sometimes I got allergies, but we're gonna make the best of it. We're gonna head up. We're gonna go for a little hike, and I've got the tide schedule, and it says 3:45 p.m. So we're gonna arrive much before that, but we'll stick around for a good hour or something. Hopefully get right up until the lowest part of the tide, and yeah, maybe we can see something cool. So don't mind me if I don't sound like I normally do, but we're gonna make the best of it. It is what it is, and life moves on. Okay, let's hit the road, guys. We'll see you guys there.
Our first stop, Ronnie's Garden, a bit of a mystery spot hidden in the forest. I met the caretaker to learn a little bit about this place, but without signs or much information, I definitely missed some of the story. Either way, it was a peaceful little stop on the way to something even more incredible. The further I go, the more it feels like I'm leaving the rest of the world behind. No service, no gas stations, just me and the road. Hours away from civilization, and it's exactly the kind of adventure I love. We just stumbled across this random place. I actually marked it on my Google Maps. It's called Ronnie's Garden, I think it is. But it's like a self-guided tour. So let's start off today. Since we're waiting a little bit for the tide, we've got a little bit of time to kill. It only took like 10 minutes to get in. Half mile it says. But so far this is like the coolest thing I've seen so far on this little homestead. Now the only thing I know about this homestead is that it was formed a long time ago and it was abandoned. But when I got here, I came in for a surprise, so we'll show you guys in a second. But check this out. This thing is cool. So he explained to me that this was bought by the original owner and then never used. It was never actually put into service. So it just sat here for years and years and years. And now Mother Nature's trying to take it back. Now the only thing I can gather is this thing was made in probably like the early 1900s. And it was probably a tractor or something. I don't know. Or a little... I have no idea. But the fact that it's got this massive gears on the back tells me it's got something to do with like a winch system, because it's got an engine, some gears, winch right there, and there's a couple batteries sitting in. I don't know, but that's quite interesting. So it probably has some sort of like PTO system driving this thing. The oil pan's literally rusting through. Wow, that is something else. Okay. Well, let's go check this out. I'll show you something else. Yeah, I don't know if you could see that. but there's a little cabin right here. Now, if this is a self-guided tour, you'd think there'd be like signs, you know, private property or something, you know, saying, please leave, but I honestly don't know. They got their own little creek system going on. Little greenhouse, some sort of fruit tree, and we got an outhouse over here. Oh, where's this self-guided tour? Am I missing something? Because I don't want to invade on this property, you know what I mean? Alright, I'm going to take a look around for a little bit of old buildings to see anything else that's cool. I honestly don't see a single thing. So when I was talking to the caretaker, he also mentioned that the owners may turn this place into an Airbnb. That would be pretty cool to rent this place out, even just for a night or two. Guess we'll just wander around for a few more minutes and probably take off and go see the real reason why we're here. But I never seize the opportunity to stop and visit a place before I leave the area. And it looks like there's some waterfalls way off in the distance there. I enjoy the self-guided tour, but just make a bunch of arrows. That's all you need. Just a ton of arrows. Put them around everywhere. You know, this way. People want to go backwards, they can follow the arrows backwards. They, you know, let the people decide after that. But running into Buddy's house is not my like ideal idea of a self-guided tour. But it is what it is, and life moves on. Okay, let's head back to the van. We just ran into the caretaker, and they said that they're actually going to put up more signage. So maybe the next time, in a year or two, or next year, maybe we'll come back out and we'll see more improvement, because apparently there's more stuff that I didn't really check out. So that's what I kind of figured. I was like, dude, need more signs, because without signs, how am I supposed to find all that stuff, fun stuff? So okay, let's go to San Josef Bay. From here on out, the road gets extremely rugged. Sharp rocks stretch for several kilometers, making for an incredibly slow crawl into the Cape Scott Provincial Park. If you bring in anything with low clearance, you'll want to take it extremely slow through these potholes. It's not just a bumpy ride, it's a test of patience. But once you make it through, the reward is absolutely worth it. So we're here out at San Josef Bay. Check this out. We're in wolf country. If attacked, fight back. I shouldn't be giggling, but that's what it says. So we're not doing the full route. Not today. No way. We are here. We're gonna make it down to bay, somewhere in here. The real journey begins, a 45-minute hike through the lush rainforest, with nothing but the sound of the ocean in the distance. No crowds, no noise, just nature at its best. And today, not a drop of rain. Pretty rare for this part of the island. Couldn't have asked for a better day to explore one of Vancouver Island's hidden treasures. Look at that thing. What the heck? That's crazy, man. How? Like, how? That's something else. That is something else. The roots are going through the roots of another tree. I don't even know what to say. This thing is, something else. I think I'm about halfway there. Who knows? See you guys down the trail. And then there it is, the Pacific in all its glory. The tide's almost fully out, revealing a beach that looks straight out of a dream. And those waves, taller than my van. If I had binoculars strong enough, and yes, you know, if the earth was flat, I could probably see Australia from here. But even without that, this view, absolutely wild. The salty ocean air, the roar of the waves, the sheer scale of this place is something you can only see to believe. Pictures don't do it justice, and even video barely captures how it feels to stand here, completely surrounded by nature. Now this is super cool. Now all of this would be underwater in high tide. But if you come here in low tide, well, you get to see the sea stacks. I think that's what they're called, the sea stacks. But this is pretty dark cool. We got like 20 minutes or so until low tide finishes, and then the water's gonna start coming in. I don't know if we'll stick around for that. We're here, we're gonna check out this little cool adventure. I'm glad I came. Yeah. Alright. Throw on some music and enjoy. Oh, I thought I'd have another 5 minutes or so left with the tide, but apparently not. That's alright. That cave, those caves, that's pretty cool. I think that's like the super highlight, other than the sea stacks and the vast mass ocean and the huge crashing waves. This place is pretty freaking cool. There's probably more to see, but it's gonna get dark pretty soon, and I don't feel like traveling up these trails in the dark, so we'll see you guys at the trailhead. San Josef Bay is a place you have to work for. Hours of driving, a good hike, and zero connection to the outside world. Well, I have Starlink, so does that count? But when you get here, it's all worth it. This is why I do van life. And with that, it's time to soak in before heading back. Another adventure in the books. And trust me, this one was worth every mile. Now let's hope I don't make this cold worse. But before I go, I had to stop and take this in. Trees that just seem to defy gravity, ancient giants stretching into the sky, and moss that looks straight out of an alien planet. I'm literally standing under a tree. This place just keeps surprising me.
Well, we just got back just in time. It started raining like crazy. So we're gonna go find somewhere to go camp. Alright guys, if you guys liked today's video, remember to hit the thumbs up button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I might take the day off tomorrow. Been driving a lot the last few days, so it'd be nice to just chill for a minute, catch my breath, and we'll see you guys on the next episode, whenever that is.